Welcome everybody once again to the Chosen Sanctuary. I'm your regular host Eden Lancer. Yeah, you know, Chosen One, you are not a pastor. Chosen One, you are not a bishop. You don't fit in the churches. Eh? That's why if you study around the globe, most chosen people that come and do broadcasts online, that come and do videos, most of them have left the churches. Chosen ones you call is different. That's why Jesus was casted out of the temples. He was being chased by the Pharisees. So Jesus Christ never stayed in the synagogue. He stayed by the countryside. He took his 12 disciples and were preaching along the countryside. They take the boat across the sea. They were never found in dwelling in the churches. At times he would sneak to the church once a while, and the Pharisees will be after him. Because whenever he wants to speak the truth, then they after him. But those Pharisees were those ones in the Holy of the Holies. They were the people of the law, the people of the book. You see, those Pharisees, those in the Old Testament, Zachariah and the people, before you get to the Holy of the Holies, you hear the voice of God, you burn holy incense. It was not easy. But when Christ came, because his call was different, they never accepted him. When Christ is about to speak the truth, they are always at war with him, to the point that they crucified and get him killed. Then later all other people came claiming that Christ is the Lord, the Messiah. That's how humans are. Chosen ones, you're not a pastor, you're not a bishop. You have a direct connection with God. Yours is like a high tension. So if you need something, you just have to call on God direct and he will show you signs. Hmm? They all claim to be loving the truth until when a true chosen one comes and starts speaking the truth, then they all hate on him and try to throw him out of the temple and the synagogue as they did to Christ. So your calling is different. Chosen. Yours is to seek God directly, so that you also preach your truth just as Christ did. Possibly, if God willing, then He bring you crowd. You also raise your own church or your own way with the truth, as Christ started the Christian movement away from the Old Testament time. So just put this in mind. Bear this in mind. The moment they will be claiming to be holy, when you are speaking, you are about to speak a sacred truth. Because chosen ones, they hate hypocrisy. So when Christ was anytime he's about to speak the truth, you see how the Pharisees try to find fault and try to hand him to be crucified because the truth will expose them. But they are the same people claiming that they love God and talking about holy stuff. So chosen one, find your path with God, and God will directly deal with you. God bless you and peace unto you.